came to this project to get the green light to make choices I actually want to do.
It's a philosophy of how we are treating the land, how we are treating the world around us, but we are part of the world. So permaculture is also about how we are treating ourselves, how we are treating the relationship around us. Phones, social networks, internet and so on is our easiest runaway strategy. If we take this away from people, they get nervous, then they get bored, then they realize that they are left alone with their thoughts, then they start to see things they don't like to see about themselves. Then they do amazing things.
I think I will start using it less. I have spent a lot of time with myself in silence, which I hadn't done in a long time.
It's brought so much peace that I was afraid of having it present again.
I observe how things are, how they are working, and based on understanding how they are working, I'm choosing meaningful interaction. The way how I'm interacting with the land, the way how I'm interacting with the people around me, how you are interacting with each other, this is all connected.
It is really important to contemplate, and the silence is really, really important for contemplation.
I've learned about the importance of silence. It makes space for thoughts. It makes space for comfort. It makes space for understanding. It makes space for creation. I think observing changes completely the perspective of things.
Catch and store energy. How we in our life can utilize what is around us, either friends, money, housing, garden if we have one, anything, in order to stay energetic.
We get all the electricity just from the sun. That's definitely one way how we catch and store this energy in whole plant. Usually the issue is not with storing it, usually the issue is with spending it too fast.
Obtain and yield. We can also call it sow and reap. We are giving something to the world around. We are sowing something and then we are reaping it. We see something, we are interacting with it in a certain way, and we might find out that our observations were not so good. Then we interacted in a way which was not beneficial. That's why it's important to accept feedback which the land is giving to us, which the other people is giving to us, which our body is giving to us. And based on this feedback, we can apply self-control, self-regulation, adjusting of our behavior.
We are learning by doing, and it goes to composting, recycling and everything. Landscaping and building.
Try to see from today how much waste you are producing daily, how many things you are throwing, how many times you have to be going to the trash. And see if you can limit it, if there is a way for reusing things.
water what goes actually into gardens is coming from washing dishes. It's the same grey water system of cleaning the water, and it goes to the veggies back. We made a big compost pile where we put horse poop, where we put food leftovers, where we put green stuff, where we put olive leaves, hay, cardboard, all different kind of materials in the layers so that they can decompose. We see very much improvement.
We are learning through repeating, and all the time when we are repeating something, things are getting a pattern. So no matter what, we are always going to fall into a certain pattern. It's again connected to the observation. Yeah? We are observing how the land is behaving and how we are behaving. And this is something what is not recognizable instantly. This requires the time to see what is the shape of the pattern. In the moment we find out the shape of the pattern, we can work with it more effectively, and we also have a power to shape the pattern into something else. This is connected to social inclusion. This is connected to welcoming the diversity, which we also find out that it's important for the gardening and nature in general.
I am so grateful for all the people who are here. Oh my God. I would never be able to share if the people weren't so friendly, especially at Spartacon. I had so much fun.
It's like that place that people would say that is heaven on earth, at least for my perspective. But it's not a full heaven, it's a heaven that grows, but with the help of the right people. It felt like a diverse heaven.
We are different people, we are having different resources. Whenever when we are refusing something different, we are losing something. So this principle will be about welcoming the things we might be afraid of.
Diversity is very beautiful in nature, and when people talk about diversity in nature, they are celebrating it. Which was the point where we started losing it when we started talk about the society? Because in the society, diversity is judged. I think the core problem is our ego. There's no ego in nature. Everything is in the places that it's supposed to be. But in the society, because of ego, people started to feel like they know better than others, that they are living the life in the right way, whatever that is even. I would like for people to get back to nature, to step over their own ego. Yes, you have to understand the self-worth, self-confidence, but that's not ego. I have self-confidence, but I'm not egoistic. I am considerate. I am caring. We have to cut our own ego.
Community does not mean that we all think the same, that we all believe in the same, and that we all are the same in any way. Community actually is a place where it is accepted to be different, because underneath we are still human, and in the place where this understanding is reached, we can be a community. And the differences can be celebrated, and the pains can be celebrated, and all spectrum of emotions from, I don't know, sadness, anger, to joy, to energy, love, and everything can be expressed and accepted and heard.
I am always the most grateful about people, but I somehow felt for the first time here people appeared in my life, not only because I need them, but maybe they need me too, and I never thought about it.
I think community is about having the reflection of others in yourself.
And you creatively use what you are taking away from here. And you create a change in your real life.
One thing I really learned here of what I want to keep for my life is to measure it more and what is working and what is not working. And this project is working for me. And I'm really glad that I'm here.
I got a lot of answers, which created even more space for even more questions.
If I arrive at a place where I don't know the answer, I go and find the other ones, to find afterwards what to put here, because it's gonna appear.
What would my high self do in this situation, knowing what I've learned here? Because maybe just myself is not enough. I need my high self. And I think at the moment it didn't stick, but then upon more thoughts, I think it's something that I will take with me.